With the development in Cambodia starting from scratch due to a long period of wars, the kingdom's financial and banking sector had been abandoned. The sector started to recover in late 19th century. It was revitalized in 1993 by financial and rehabilitation aids. Akleda Bank is the initiator that retains the status of commercial bank. It started from being an institute providing only microfinance, making Cambodia's financial sector the most specialized sector to provide such loan. According to the latest World Bank survey, Cambodia has the fastest development on microfinance. The development of financial system in Cambodia, once the least developed country in ASEAN, has begun 2 decades ago from a microfinance institution to now one of the leading commercialized banks in Cambodia that is still mainly focusing on the microfinancing loan. And also the new expansion to Myanmar is part of the other successful stories here. I'm talking about the top listed bank in the country, the Akleda Bank.
You see, Akleda Bank started as an NGO for small and micro enterprise development, and we transformed to a specialized bank in 2000. And 2003 we obtained license as a full-fledged commercial bank. So our segment that we target is all segment of the community, which is include micro, small, medium, and corporate enterprise. So the factor influence on our lending because our original start as an NGO and then become a bank, and we focus all segment of the community, which is low income people, middle income people, high income people. So in general, it's all segment of the community.
Last year, Akleda Bank gave loans totaling up to $1.2 billion. Up to $1.7 billion is expected this year.
Major source of fund is from domestic saving. For example, last year our loan $1.2 billion. Our deposit, saving and deposit is 1.4 billion US dollar. Yeah, so it's mostly from domestic, and also we have source of fund from international financial institution for long term, like the loan up to 10 years, because the source of fund domestically is short, up to majorly up to 1 year. Yeah, about 43%. Yeah, of the 1.4 billion. 43% is up to 1 year, and the other 40% is between 2 and 3 years. So when we need to finance like a housing loan, so housing loan need long term, up to 10 years. So we borrow fund from our shareholder, from international financial institution.
Moreover, the bank is a financial institution that has the most branches, up to 238 branches throughout the kingdom. This has made its customers living in Phnom Penh and other provinces have access to financial sources, business consultants, and general services of the bank.
Yeah, our segment which include like we provide micro business loan. The loan up to 2,500 US dollar equivalent, and the micro business is a group loan, like the customer guarantee each other. So they can form the group from 2 to 10 members. And then small business is the individual loan. The loan size from about 2,500 US dollar up to 30,000 US dollars. And collateralized by land and building. And then we also provide loan to medium enterprise. The loan size between 30,000 US dollar up to 3 million US dollars. And we also finance corporate institution, any loan from about 3 million US dollar up to 5% of our net worth. It's about up to 12 million US dollars. But so far we don't have any loan at 12 million US dollars. And then other financial services, which is include trade finance, and fund transfer services, local fund transfer and remittance. Yeah, I mean, all bank financial product and services provided by Asia Bank, not just limited to loan and other financial services.
A rice miller living in suburb of Phnom Penh is one voice confirming that because of business consultation and financial aids provided by Akleda Bank, her business can survive in a highly competitive market. She told us that with confidence in the bank, she is willing to let Akleda take care of her business, especially the export plan in the future. Ms. Kane and her family are another clear evidence ensuring a good service of the bank that really takes care of microfinance customers. The bank's determination to meet all domestic demands is considered much successful, as it at least stimulates the country's economy. It also focuses on micro-enterprises to strengthen domestic foundation before sustainably expanding to the regional level. Presently, Akleda Bank has 28 overseas branches in Laos and another branch in the region's hottest economy, Myanmar.
Abroad we have 28 in Laos.
28?
Yeah, in Laos, and one in Myanmar. In Laos as a commercial bank, in Myanmar as a microfinance institution.
In Myanmar, it is a branch, not a representative office. Right?
It's a subsidiary, not a branch. Subsidiary.
Is it like a representative office?
No, it's a register. Yeah, register as a licensed microfinance institution. Name ASIDA Myanmar ASIDA MFI Myanmar Co Ltd. But it's a microfinance. It's initially it's 100% owned by ASIDA Bank PLC. In Laos, it's a joint venture. Yeah, with International Finance Corporation, Triodos, and FMO. FMO is a financial development company from Holland. Triodos also from Holland. Of which ASIDA Bank PLC owns 39% in Akleda Bank Laos.
In terms of cooperation with Thailand, Tul Sotia, Vice President, told us how the partnership between Akleda Bank and Krung Thai Bank can facilitate customers.
We started partnership with Krung Thai Bank since 2009. Yes, first we opened account with Krung Thai Bank in Bangkok, currency in Thai baht. And then in 2010, we start to open account with Krung Thai Bank in Cambodia. Yes, but the FX transaction with Krung Thai Bank in Bangkok, we conduct foreign exchange transaction with them mostly in Thai baht. So nowadays we have a forward contract. Yes, with Krung Thai Bank around $5 million. Okay. So the business with Krung Thai Bank is focusing on foreign exchange.
Foreign exchange?
Yes.
Foreign reserves?
Yes. Foreign exchange transaction. And part of it, we also have a payment instruction. Yes, with the Krung Thai Bank, mostly in Thai baht.
However, there's a question whether Cambodia's underdeveloped banking sector can pave the way to the free movement of services and capital following the AEC.
You see, so bank is different from the other business community, where bank is already part of the global business already. You know, even before the Asian Economic Community, bank is already at that level. So, but when we look into regulation, it's different in such a way. I'm talking about the reserve requirement. No? In Cambodia, it's currently 12.5%. In Singapore, in Thailand, maybe different. It's lower than that, no? Lower than that. So this is one example of different. And Cambodia still at the introduction of the comply by Basel 1, where Singapore they talk about Basel 2 and 3, and Thailand you talk about Basel 2. No? So the level, I mean, regulation is different from one country to the other. I think this is the certain condition should move. We should move together to have similar regulation, not one regulation, but similar regulation. No? So again, a bank is already in the global business, so we can do business with Thai, we do with Singapore, we do with the other region, other continent. No? So it's part of the global already. So the only thing is the regulation need to improve it, so that it can have similar. For example, if Cambodia have reserve requirement at 12.5 and Singapore at 8%, no? Thai at 10%, for example. It means that Cambodia Thai its own bank, yeah, and Singapore relax, and Thai like a middle relax, no? So we should have one, not standard one, not unified one, but similar.
Playing an important role in being microfinance, Alclada Bank is recognized as a commercial bank that makes people in the suburb areas have access to financial sources for their living. It allows them to improve their quality of life. Alclada, therefore, is said to play a part in Cambodia's microeconomic development and poverty reduction. The bank is determined to establish microfinance in neighboring countries like Myanmar, as it sees the sustainable development and income distribution in the country's small society that is necessary to complete the economic foundation for the ASEAN Economic Community.